This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
I was talking with the boss. She was like, I think she was telling me, yo, you and King was dope. That was fire. It was just me and her. And Bonnie walked past us. The boss said, like, hey, girl. And Bonnie just was like, hey, wait a minute. What? What did you talking shit online? Don't see me in real life and act like we cool. We not cool. Then the boss was kind of like, girl, it ain't even like that. Like, girl, I was just saying what's up type shit. Like, and I don't know, like the boss kept trying to make her point and Bonnie was like not trying to hear it. And I'm like, yo, Bonnie is steady pushing this issue. She's pushing it. So she mushed her. And so I grabbed Bonnie and they see Bonnie all in the boss's face. And like I said, I grabbed Bonnie just because if we was outside, I wouldn't have did nothing. I feel like your next move is you're going to hit her or she's going to be forced to hit you now. And now we got a rumble and now we're kicked out of the building. I don't know how they set it up. I don't know if they got on the phone. I don't know how that happened. But we at the hotel. I'm on my business. I look out my window. I see the commotion downstairs from my second. I'm on the second floor. So I look down in the parking lot. I'm like, damn, dog. Look, like, here they go. But it's not my business. You know what I'm saying? But it's out there. She's not a fighter. When somebody say they're not a fighter, they're not a fighter. But for her to go out there, stand her 10 toes, she put her dukes up. Bonnie got the best of her, pulled her to the ground. You know, I respect her for at least attempting to fight. I don't know where it started from, but I felt like honestly, once the boss says I don't want no smoke. I don't want to do. I'm not a fighter. Bonnie could have gave her the hard pass. Like I feel like she could have let it go. But we all are different people, so you can't tell somebody how to react. Me personally, if I run up on somebody that was talking shit and I offer the fade, they don't want the fade, I leave it alone.
It's just the boss. Sometimes she tends to rub people the wrong way off of what she says and her opinion, and people, take offense to it.
So when DNA says we as battle rappers have allowed just the average fan to come in and criticize our work, it's not really a good thing. So it's like, okay, how many battles have you seen the boss do? Where did she come from? Who gave her the certification to come into the culture and critique people? You know what I'm saying? But you could say that about pretty much all the bloggers, right? From Chris Unbiased to Vada Fly to Jay Black. But you can respect Jay Black and Vada because they still be having bars and Jay Black has battled. But a lot of them kind of just picked up the mic, picked up the camera and just kind of jumped in this thing. How's we letting just anybody come here and tell us about our shit? And I think that's, but I will say the boss, she stood on her shit. She said what she said and she didn't backtrack. And she still said what she said.
Why do we keep moving the goalposts? You know what I'm saying? For one, the only people that like the boss for some odd reason are people that represent battle rap. No, not one single fan likes the boss. The boss has no supporters outside of Hitman Holla and some of the talent that he books on these leagues. Nobody that actually matters, nobody that's actually like important, anybody that has any type of impact within the actual grand scheme of battle rap, none of them even bring up her name. You know what I'm saying? People were sending Bonnie cash apps and all kind of shit saying thank you for your service. Like, can you imagine, like, you being so unlikable from the fans and from battlers? Then at that, T-Rex called Bonnie to come outside and fight her. Like, for we getting information from all the wrong people. Danny said from the jump he was trying to save the boss. The boss was trying to say hi, knowing that she be saying some bullshit on the net. Then at that, It's not the fact that she be saying bullshit. It's the fact that she be saying dumb shit. It's like, it's one thing to just be trolling, and it's like, all right, like you just saying that for attention. People do that all the time. You can say things for the views, right? Or just to ruffle some feathers. But it's another thing when you're actually just trying to. It's another thing when you actually believe what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're coming away from left field, no prior experience at all, like, we don't really know the boss for battling. The only battlers she knows are these new battlers. She only been watching battle rap for like maybe 5 years, if that. We didn't see Hitman Holla co-sign the boss 10 years ago. We didn't have any females in battle rap besides the battle rappers and Nunu Nails. The last female fan, wasn't she? Didn't the last female fan get exposed for something? If y'all even remember. I don't even know if she was a mainstream battle rap fan. A lot of the battle rap females are like battle rappers' ex-girlfriends. Like, all right, so you bring your girl to a battle event and now she's part of the battle culture. So when you ask who's out here solidifying these people, that's who. So the real question is, who brought the boss around? Because there's no way that she just stepped up in this joint, got invited to the spaces. No, what was the first spaces that she was invited to? What was the first interview that she had? If you ask me, somebody with a big name had to co-sign the boss in order for her to get any type of say-so in any way, shape, or form. There's no way that you can just pop up. You know what I'm saying? With no YouTube channel, with no following. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, what does the boss know? She doesn't know anything. She doesn't know the history of battle rap. She doesn't know where Smack started. She doesn't know what Nunu does. She don't talk about RBE or iBattle or TBL. Or Bar You to Death. She don't talk about We Go Hard. She don't talk about Verbal Warzone. Like, I could go on and 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 on. Like, there's leagues out here with a few thousand, few hundred subscribers. These battlers that are like just now getting lit, I knew them since I started stepping into battle rap. Like, as far as the social media world, you know what I'm saying, I was always a fan, but as far as stepping into the social media world, it's only because another blogger said that everybody should be blogging. So it's battle rap that's inviting all of these people. You know what I'm saying? I was invited to start blogging. I was invited to venues. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm not going to be one of the people to take advantage of that like these other fans are. These fans are fanned out. I'm not fanned out. I'm not going to look at a battle rap and be like, yo, that's Hitman. I'm like, ain't you the reason why the boss is around? Why the fuck you keep co-signing? You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually going to press the situation. I'm not going to be the person that's saying shit and then not have anything to say. Danny had a nerve to say, the boss talked her shit and stood on it. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She said some bullshit and had to eat them words. And now everybody's trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Why? Why is nobody judging the boss the same way that, I mean, like, how many dicks did she suck? How many battlers did she fuck? That's the real question. What is going on with the boss that makes people gravitate towards her and make them feel as though that they have to defend her? That's the real question. Especially if Danny's saying that basically she popped up out of nowhere and he don't even know where she came from, but you're willing to save her. You're willing to save her. Oh, because we don't want to fuck the event up. I'm not trying to hear that. Oh, Easy and Swamp didn't even battle yet. So? Nobody's talking about Easy and Swamp. People are talking about Ace Amin, Jay Moore, Bonnie Godiva, and the boss. Nobody's talking about anything else involving the trenches. Again, you guys see no issue with the actual issues. It's so crazy, man. Blind to the realness, man. There's a reason why you can't watch battle rap. Everybody in battle rap is fake. Every single person in battle rap is fake. there's a reason why I had to leave Instagram and all that, because it's like once I started being honest with people, then they started reporting me, and it's like, yo, if y'all just going to try to get my page deleted because I'm being honest with you and I'm telling you that I'm skipping your rounds and I'm telling you that you lost that battle, telling you that your bars don't make sense, telling you that the setup is wrong, telling you that that's not really a punch, telling you that you got gassed, all of that. Like my bar breakdowns and my recaps are longer than the actual battle. If your battle is 45 minutes, I'm probably gonna have a 1 hour plus recap, especially if it's a good battle and there's a lot to talk about, for sure. But now if it's subpar and it was trash and it was just a few bars and I'm saying it was just 1 or 2 people that I wanted to see but they didn't really perform the way that I wanted them to, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, you know what I'm saying? But people not real like that to let them know, like, yo man, that was trash for real. Like, you really not as good as you think you are. Y'all be lying. And that's the reason why people like Danny Myers named Bar God can reach. How you the bar god if you were allowed to reach? You allowed to cheat yourself and cheat the fans out of material. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers be losing his most important battles, by the way. I was surprised. Well, I knew he was going to beat Tay Rock, because I mean, like, come on, Rock wasn't going to take that seriously, especially after you just lost the Swamp and all these other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see the battles that like really matter. That really matter was like, yo, Danny, bro, like, you gonna let him come in here and do this? You know what I mean? Like, it would make more sense for you to lose the Rock after being on like a whole win streak against Swamp and all these other people and all these no-name people. Not saying that Swamp is a no-name, but like at the time, people didn't care about Swamp as much as they cared about, whoever was hot at the time. You know what I'm saying? I think Big K was probably on the run at that time. Whoever. But I don't know, man. I just feel like battle rap be moving the goalposts and be trying to make up rules and be trying to change the rules and all kind of stuff. Y'all not good for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it. Let me add this. Y'all setting up a slippery slope. I'm like, y'all been set up a slippery slope, but y'all setting up a slippery slope specifically with the boss. If she feels as though she can just keep saying whatever she's saying, even though it's a bunch of dumb shit that really don't make sense, and y'all just gonna be okay with it because y'all slightly agree or kinda agree, or she blew you, you feel like that's cool? Nah, bruh. It ain't that. Maybe she's saying stuff about people that you don't like. Maybe you feel that same way about somebody else, about whoever she's talking about. So you don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's irrational, nonsensical, or just downright stupid, we're still gonna go for that. So it's like, what happens the next time? Because obviously she's gonna talk shit, get people mad because she actually believes that with no like actual evidence, no empirical evidence, no circumstantial evidence, no prior proof or just history of seeing these things happen. It's just like, all right, yeah, bro, we just gonna say this because this is what I think. I just think this is just how I feel, this is just what I believe in because I want this to happen. That's like, if that's your opinion, if that's what you want to happen, that's not necessarily an opinion, that's just what you want to happen. You know what I'm saying? An opinion is more like, okay, based off of what I've seen, I get the impression that this is what it's giving off. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't feel that way, maybe it speaks differently to you, but the facts are speaking this to me. This is what the situation is telling me. This is the opinion that I have developed based off of what I have seen. You can't just have some asinine opinion. Like, you can't just make an asinine statement and call it an opinion, because that's not what an opinion is. Y'all can't say that, oh man, it's opinionated, and then you have no basis to build your opinion off of. If this is supposed to be about literature, English, and all of that, this is a performing art based off of the English language. Can we please start using words the correct way? Can we start like being literate? You know what I'm saying? Can we start being literal? You know what I'm saying? Can we just start being real? Because y'all be moving the goalposts trying to change shit. And it's like, bro, like y'all capping. Now I see what it is. It's not. I thought it was white culture. It's not white culture. It's not white culture. Even though when I say white, it's more like the mentality. You're whitewashing yourself. You're belittling yourself. You're diminishing your mind to satiate some type of feeling that you have. Instead of fighting your instincts, instead of actually going against your beliefs and trying to look for the actual facts, that way you can be more understanding in something that is supposed to be judged, where you're going to have opinions. It's like it has to be accurate. Why are we being so inaccurate? Why are we being so asinine? Why are we being so dumb? Playing with words. Think about it. It's a bunch of street nerds. Y'all are a bunch of street nerds. Y'all join gangs because y'all feel like you ain't had no other option. You went to the streets because you feel like you ain't had no other options. It's not like you was there because that's what you wanted to do. It's different jumping off the porch because that's what you want to do. Oh, I want to go play with guns. I want to go sell drugs. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. I want to see what that's like. I want to see what it is. I want to enjoy that experience. That's different. And y'all feel like y'all ain't had no other choice, so y'all out here just doing whatever, setting up slippery slopes, trying to gain whatever you possibly can, regardless if it makes sense or not. Y'all got it.